Right, good afternoon everybody. As you can see, probably by the sound as well, I'm not on any pond or a lake or anything. I'm actually on the beach today and I'm at Runnels. It's 1:30 on the 1st of June. The target species for today are Smoothhounds and Thornbacks. But I've just heard from some chaps down the beach that there's been a 2.5 pound cod caught today. So that's really unusual, but who knows? I know people have been catching whiting, but there's a fair wind blowing more south-southwest. I'll show you the sea conditions. If you can see that. So the sea is pretty flat. There's still 3 hours to low water, so I've come really early. I thought it was a nice day, so I may as well come and make the most of the day. So that's what I'm doing. So I've got one rod out. That rod has got just a full squid on at the moment, and it's on a a long trace with a running lead, just to see if there's anything out there that wants to pick it up. I'll get my other rod out later on, and that'll probably have a pulley pennel. I've got my bait from Mark Tong last night and this morning. He managed to get me some peeler crabs this morning, so a big thank you to Mark Tong, Quids in Baits. Thank you very much, Mark, for sorting me out for that. So yeah, so like I said, I've got one rod out now, and we'll see how it goes, see if there's any weed or anything. But I'm going to move us all down to towards the rod anyway, because like I say, there's a long way to go out yet. But okay, hopefully you'll enjoy this video for the next episode of Water's Gone Fishing. Any new subscribers that I get off this would be fantastic. Thank you very much for the subscribers that I've had already. I've had a couple more this week, so very much appreciated. So hopefully, like I say, you'll enjoy this video. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we have some fish on the bank for you. All right, but I'll catch you later, and I'll show you the rod as well. All right. Well, it's not a big fish, but ooh, well caught, Dave. We're waiting. First chuck. So we're off the mark anyway. Blank saver. It's getting put back. Right, just to show you the rods I'm using. I don't use anything really special. I don't really do a great deal of sea fishing, but I've got a Fladden Charter. That's a 14-foot rod, 3-piece. And I've got my trusty. I've had this one years. I've had it, and I mean years. It's actually, I don't think you can't get these no more. This is a Paul Kerry Team Daiwa whisker carbon rod, and I've just got a, I don't know what make this is, or what's the make of it. Silk Line Vigor, so it's only a cheap beach reel. And then my trusty Mitchell 486. Had that for a lot of years, never really let me down. That one's loaded with braid, this one's loaded with monofilament line. And the rigs I'm using now, so I've gone from the long trace down to a Pulley Pennel. Okay, you see that? On this one I've got 2 circle hooks, so I'll be using crab on that one mainly, onto a 6-ounce lead. And on this one, it's a bit of a shorter snood, this one. Still again, Pulley Pennel, to larger hook and another circle hook with another 6-ounce lead on. So they're rigs I'm going to be using. It's 4:45, so tide is on its way up now. I've got both my rods out. I've got on the left-hand rod, that's got a bit of squid and some bluey, strip of bluey whipped on, and on the right-hand rod it's got a little bit of squid on, topped off with half a peeler crab, that's whipped on. The peeler crab, I've thrown it out as far as I can, and the bluey, that's not as far out. It's just a little bit I think it's just a little bit too choppy at the moment. You can see that for any Smoothhounds, but I'm sure once the tide starts to come up properly, square up a bit, I'm sure that it'll smooth off again, and then we'll have a chance of maybe a Smoothhound. But just at the moment, it's just a bit choppy because it's coming in over this sandbank and everything. So, but well, nothing as yet other than that waiting. But I've got 2 proper baits out now, so we'll be giving it a really good go now till top of tide. See what we can get. Get some good baits out there. So, if you do get anything, I'll come back to you. Hey, welcome back. Just to show you what I'm come here. So I'm using a little bit of black lug and half a peeler crab. Not real big hooks. So I'm going to get this one out and see how we get on. As you can see, the sea is really flattened right off now. So ideal conditions now for smooths. So fingers crossed. Let's get this one launched out. I'm not going too far with them because smoothies tend to be across the shoreline. So, but I'll always put one long and one short. This one's gone a little bit shorter than the one that's already out, which has got peeler crab on and a bit of squid. So I'm just mixing it up a little bit. So come on, fish. Let's be having you. I've had a bite on the left-hand rod, I believe. That's the one that you saw me put out with the bit of black lug and the peeler crab. A couple little taps. Watch that, see if it develops. I think while that one is developing, let's bring the other rod in and just keep an eye on that one. Get the other one got in. I've got another bait ready, and it's the claws and the legs, and a bit of frozen black lug. I've smashed the legs up a bit just to expose the juice, get the juices out of that. So that's going to be the next rod going out. Let's get this one brought in, the right hand rod, but we'll keep an eye on the left hand one now. I don't know whether it's a lot of clay still out there, but when you're casting it out, it's really getting itself embedded in. You can feel the lead dragging. Oh, what a glorious day today. So this one I've thrown out a fair distance out, which I'll do the same and throw this one a fair distance out. You see, I've got a bait ready to go straight out. Tiniest little bit of weed on that rub. Tiny, tiny. There's nothing, nothing. Let's just get that. So, I'm going to come off that. But yeah, so that one had peeler crab and squid. All that's left is the squid that's left on there. We'll get this changed. And we'll get the new bait out. Ready to be baited up. So yeah, so this one's got black lug on, and the crab claws and legs just mashed up and whipped on. Not big baits. Not big baits. Let's get this one out. Like I say, that one I've cast out as far as I can, really. Right, we'll get this one rebaited. One thing is the hooks aren't getting completely cleaned off, so all the crabs must be still out in the deeper water, peeling, so shredding their skin. So maybe why not as much activity. Crabs. So there was a little bit of peeler left on that one. Some bit. Going to go with a bit of bluey on this one. This one looks on. Like I say, I'm not putting big baits out. So like I said, I'm targeting thornbacks and smoothhounds. That's my target species. So that's why I'm just mixing it up a little bit, putting bluey out and also peeler as well, so that I'm covering all types of bait wise. So the peelers that I bought off Mark today, that one's almost got rid of its shell itself, that one, look. That's good. I'll get two good baits out of this crab. Two real good baits. That one's all ready to be cut and to go out. Right, if any more action on that rod, I'll bring you straight back. I'm not sure whether anything's happened with it while I've been doing other stuff, but see if anything hung itself on. Right, I'll check back here in a bit. So that left-hand rod, I've just had a huge pull down on it. Really did pull down then. There we go. I don't know whether there's anything on it. Doesn't feel like it, unless it's swimming at me. But wow, what a big good pull down that was. I don't think I've got it though. But it's a good bite, so it's promising. No, Not got anything on this one, but wow, what a good pull down that was. In fact, I'm lying. I think I've got a, is it a bass? What is it? Oh no, would you believe it? A pouting. Nice pouting as well. That give me a good bite, good fight, a good bite. Oh, come here, you bugger. Well, it's not a target species, but it gave a good bite. Wow, I thought it was a smoothhound bite, to be fair, but wow, never mind. It's a pouting, it's a fish. Right, so another crab and lug bait going out. Let's get this one out. There's a bit of pull on the sea today. It's pulling over to the right hand side. If you don't cast well to the left, right, that's the rods out again. Pull it up a bit. More. They're both rods out again. They've both got black lug and topped off with peeler crab. So put it back. The sea is flat calm now, barring a really small ripple with the wind blowing on top of it. So it's ideal conditions for smoothies. But as yet nothing. The time is now, so it's 10 to 7. So 10 to 7. 10 to 7. So about 2.5 hours to tide, I've estimated it at. So there's still plenty of time. Plenty of time. Like I say, I'm going to fish it till 10 o'clock. But I have got some light, so if I do start catching some fish towards dark, I can fish into dark. I've got torches with me and I've got my light with me, so I can keep filming as well. So yeah, it'd be absolutely perfect if that wind wasn't blowing. The rods would just be sat there lovely, but they're just blowing about a little bit, not a lot. I mean, the bite that pouting gave me saw that really well. So you know, we just need some of the target species today, which I've said is thornbacks and smoothies. But we're living up. Still a bit of time yet. Still a bit of time. We'll see. Where I'm actually hitting now with my bait is in between. On my right hand side, there's a really lot of rough ground, clay boulders, rocks, and everything. And to my left hand side, there's the same. And I'm just on a bank, right in between. So I'm hoping that stuff's going to come across this bank and be milling about on the sandy bank as well. So that's my hope. Whether it pays off or not, we don't know, do we? So, but we'll keep trying. You're just waiting for that big pull down and then slack, and your line just hit the sand. That's what we're after. Either that or a ray just lays on your bait and then starts to move off. I'll show you the sea now. So push you down onto the sea. I can. I'm using a bit of a different tripod this time. So I mean that's the sea now. Look at that. It's just like a mill pond, really. But it's really, really flattened right off. I'm just using a different tripod than I've normally been using because I'm on the beach. I've got my phone camera higher than what I normally have when I'm pond fishing, because everything's more on the floor there, but here, so just a bit of a messing about with the tripod, but I'm getting there with it. Hopefully you can see them rods really, really well. It's just anticipation of where you're going to go. Now there's little tiny bits of weed. Well, not whether it's weed or whether it's is it May rot, I think they call it. Really, really tiny strands that are drifting about in the water, and it's creating really, really tiny bits on your line. And on my braid, it's sticking to it like glue, so it's a nightmare to get off. Monofilament, it's not too bad, but on the braid, it's really sticking to it. But it won't put the fishing off, so there's not loads of it. Yep, is that a knock on the right hand rod then? What was that? This is just some little taps. Vibration on the right hand rod then. Like I say, both rods have got black lug and peeler crab, topped off with peeler crab. See the left hand rod, I think that's got weed on it now, and that's got braid. I think it's picking up the weed more than the monofilament line. So you can just see the rod tip just dipping down every now and again. I think that's picking up the little strands of weed. Yep, we've got a fish this time. Feels like a smoothhound, hopefully. I think it's still there. Yeah, we've got a bit of weight. Still on. Let's hope we can land it. Swimming with the tide at the moment. I don't think it's a big one. I'm saying that, I can't feel it now. We've still got it. Yeah, it looks like it's swimming up. Yeah, we've still got it. See if we can get it on board. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, we've got a smoothie. Ha ha! Get in. Target fish. Not a big one, but we got one. It's getting washed off a little bit. Calm down then, fishy. Yes! Target species. It's only a small pup, I know, but welcome fish. I'll get a photograph of it. See him getting off. There you go, fishy. Maybe we'll catch him. And there he goes. Hey! So just seen a photograph of that that whiting that I brought in on my right hand rod. I never saw any indication of a bite or anything, but my line was absolutely covered in what I believe is called May rot. Really, really fine weed, if you want to call that. And it just gets all over your line. I actually had to walk about 50 yards up the beach and then bring all the weed that was attached to my line all the way back to my leader knot, and then cut the line and retie it all. That was the only way I was going to get it off. Absolute nightmare. But anyway, we've had 4 fish today. So 2 whiting, a pouting and that smoothhound. And it's now, time is, well, it's 8 o'clock now. So we've got about an hour and a half, hour and 3/4 to top the tide, I believe. So chances of some more fish, hopefully, especially as that sun starts to drop. I might get some more action actually from the smoothhounds maybe. But dead pleased, as you could probably tell by the video, dead pleased to get that smoothhound out. That was one of the target species of today. So nice to get a big one, but just to get one is a bonus. So hopefully, time yet to maybe get another one. And it was weird because I did say that I'd had a knock, slight knock on the rod, and then left it. And I think it was about 11 minutes that I left it. And then I turned off the video and I sat down and it just, well, God, the rod just went mad. So then I've turned the video back on again and hopefully you saw the rod just shake as I struck into it. So, but yeah, so it was pleasing to get that one. Hopefully, fingers crossed, get some more. Black Larnet. Yeah, got some on. Have we still got him? I just felt a bit of a thud then. Yeah. I can't feel him. Can't feel him. I just felt a bit of a thud and just wondered if it's come off. Yeah, I think we've lost him, have we? Yep, missed that one. Wow, that was a really good slack line bite, that one. Hey man, you can't get them all. I just felt a thud, as if it had just shook its head and come off. So just to check back with you, it's 9 o'clock now. As you can see by the colour of the sky, it's sun's now starting to, well, it's disappeared behind the cliffs now. So dusk will start to form. Like I say, I'm going to fish it probably till 10 o'clock, so I've got another hour yet. I've no more bites since the last fish, or the last missed bite, should I say. On the right hand rod now, I've got squid and bluey, a strip of bluey. Not a big bait. Maybe trying to pick up a ray with that. And on the left hand rod, that again has got black lug and then tipped off with peeler crab. So, yeah, so we've got about an hour and a bit. And see how it goes. If I do start getting fish, then I'll stay. But, it's there's not many people on the beach now, to be fair. Got a couple of people to my right hand side, but all the people that was on my left hand side, they've all gone now. They've all gone. But, well, it's a lovely evening, so I may as well make the most of it. You just never know when them rods are going to shake. So we'll keep going at it. Alright? If they do start to shake, I'll bring you straight back, and hopefully you'll see the bite as it's going, and fingers crossed. Right, I'll come back to you. This feels like a thornback. Sorry, a thornback. This feels like a smoothhound. They all seem to fight better when they get close to shore, like this one is. I think it's a smoothhound, is it? Or is it a doggy? No, we've got the customary dogfish. Oh well. I wondered when one of them was going to make an appearance. But it's a nice fish though, nice size. Nicely hooked. Come on, let's get the hook out here. Looking alright. Mess of me. Let's get you one up. Come on, get you one up. This up don't want to come out. Here we go. Dogfish. I wondered when one was going to make an appearance. Welcome back. It's 9:45 and I'm starting to lose the light now. I've had no more bites since that dogfish, so but I've had a good day. I've had 2 whiting, 1 pouting, 1 smoothhound and 1 dogfish. So I've had one of the species that I wanted to catch. So I'm dead pleased with that. Like I say, it's dark, isn't it? Darkness is starting to draw in now. So I've got the last 2 rods out. If I get anything on these, I'll take a picture and I'll show you at the end of the video. But I hope you enjoyed the video that I have put together. And as I always say, please subscribe, please comment and like and share my videos, please. Share them, broadcast it to other platforms. Like I say, I do have an Instagram page as well, so I put little videos on there, but my main focus is on YouTube. So not sure where I'm going to be next week. I've enjoyed myself on the beach, but I may be back on one of the ponds maybe next week, but we'll see. We'll see. If the weather still stays fine and the fish are still getting caught, then I might end up back on the beach again. But all really I need to say is thank you for subscribing, my current subscribers. Any new ones that come on board, I really do appreciate it. And until the next time we see you, thanks for watching Water's Gone Fishing channel. Thank you very much, everybody.